Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Let's Talk About It. I'm your host, Victoria Villalpando. I just want to take a quick moment to say thank you for pressing play. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to take time out of your day to show up not just for me, but for you too. I've waited a long time for this moment. I used to watch videos of people helping others, helping them find their voice, their strength, or telling their stories. And I remember I would always pray to God and say, God, I can't wait to get to a place in my life where I can truly help others. And maybe, just maybe, this is the beginning of that prayer being answered. Maybe this podcast, me sharing my story, my truth, my healing, my faith, and everything in between, is the beginning of what God's helping me create. So let me start by saying this. This podcast isn't about being perfect, it's about being real. It's not about preaching or pushing anything on anyone. It's about sharing my truth. I'm just a mother, a daughter, a faith-filled Latina trying to figure things out. I'm still healing, I'm still growing, and I'm still learning. If what I share resonates with you, welcome. And if not, that's okay too. You're still welcome here. I was born in San Diego, raised in Escondido, California. Now I live in North Carolina, but let me tell you, my Chicana roots, they live deep within my heart and soul. They're alive in everything I do. I was raised by a single immigrant mother from Querétaro, Mexico. She didn't have much, but she had grit and she had God. She taught me strength even when I didn't understand it, and I carry her in everything I do. My dad, that story is still a little tender. There are gaps, there's silence, but I've made peace with what I don't know because I found identity in the one who does know me, and that's God. My journey as a young Latina mom, let's talk about it. I was a little girl raising a baby, and that was scary. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't know how to regulate my emotions. I didn't even know who I was. I think at the time, I was desperate for love, and I thought maybe, just maybe, being a mom would fix that. That loving someone would finally make me whole. But I honestly was still growing, and so was the man I was with. Maybe he felt trapped. Maybe I did too. And neither of us knew how to say it. But I kept going. I pushed through. I cried when no one saw me, and I wore strength like armor. And here's what I need to say. Yes, I became a teen mom. My first son saved my life. Thank God blessed me with two more boys. But I didn't even realize I was still trying to find myself in the love of a man. I kept chasing worth and relationships, and all along, God had already given me everything I needed. He gave me you, my boys. You three are the greatest gift I ever have received in life. You taught me what unconditional love looks like. And if I ever made you feel like you weren't enough, I am so sorry. God made me your mother. Out of anyone in this earth, God chose me to be your mother, and that has been the greatest honor of my life. I love you, Bug. I love you, Kikitos, and I love you, Chiquis. I hope you guys know that, and just know I'm so proud of you guys. I didn't come from a wealthy background. I didn't have a degree, no business plan, no perfect formula, but I persevered. By God's grace, I created a business. I'm still figuring it out. I'm learning how to run a podcast. I'm still learning how to believe in myself. And now I get to help others find their path too. Because I truly believe it doesn't matter where you come from, your story matters. Everything is possible. Let me be real with you. I still believe in love. I pray for the day God brings the man He's designed for me, a man who walks in faith, who leads with prayer, who doesn't see me as too much, but as a woman made for Him. But I wrestle with that because I've carried so much, I've been through so much. Sometimes I wonder if I'm worthy of that kind of love. Sometimes I think maybe I'm too damaged. But then I remind myself if I could love someone who broke me, imagine the love I'll give the man God sent to honor me. So, to the man I'm still waiting for, I'm sorry it's taken me this long to recognize that God is the foundation. I've been growing, healing, and becoming. And when God says now, I won't be perfect, but I will be whole. I created Let's Talk About It for you because I know what it feels like to be overlooked, to feel like your story is too messy, to feel like you're always catching up. But let me say this: you are not behind, you are not too late, you are not broken. Heartbreak comes when we don't know who we are because we haven't taken time to ask God what His plan is for us. But we'll talk about that more in another episode. There's still so much more to share, and I can't wait for you to really get to know me. But more than anything, I want to hear from you. I want to know your story. I want to hear about what's made you you, the woman, the man, the individual you are today. Because I believe your voice could be the very thing that helps someone else heal, that helps someone else feel seen, that lets someone know they are not alone. This podcast isn't just mine, it's ours. So if you have something to share, reach out. Your truth matters, your journey matters, and I want you to take up space here. Let's build this together, let's grow together, let's heal together. So before I go, I want you to remember this. Your story is sacred, your voice is powerful, you are not too much, and you are not alone. Take a deep breath, love. You're exactly where you're meant to be. I love you. Talk soon.